Call 911. Help me. Help me.
What is your emergency?
There's some men in my house. There's some men in my house.
Can you please verify your address?
I think I better call Anthony and get him over here right away. Ann? Hi, Ann. There's been something terrible that has happened. Dad's been murdered. I don't know what happened. You have to come over. You have to come over right away. What do you mean you can't come over? You have to take the dogs to the vet? But Daddy's been murdered. I don't care. I mean, everyone has to come over and help. I don't know who did this. It's a horrible thing. I came downstairs and he was laying on the rug in the kitchen with a knife sticking out of him, and we had to call the police, and I don't know what to do. No, please call everyone and get them over here right away. I don't care about the dogs. I really don't. Get over here right away. Goodbye.
Last night. No, what time did you go to bed last night?
Something like 1:30.
And what were you doing last night?
Oh, I was up all night. I do my hair, you know, like color my hair and do my nails.
Oh, that's interesting. So did you guys hear any noises last night?
No?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yes.
Where were you the night of Christmas Eve?
I was home with my fiance at our house in Randolph.
The whole night?
Most of the night, yes.
Okay. We know that you had a conversation with David Jurist. What was that about?
Christmas Eve, I just called him up. We discussed about work that, was going on, and at that time I asked him for a raise, and we discussed it, and it wasn't the proper time.
Did you feel enraged by this?
No, I didn't feel enraged, I was just happy that it was Christmas Eve and that we were celebrating and the next day would be Christmas, so that's basically what I was thinking about.
Yeah, you're widely accepted at the Jurist house. It's very possible, because the alarm wasn't on, that you could have came over. And as you know, David Jurist was murdered that night.
Well, I know he was murdered, and I just want to say at this time that it would be totally impossible for me to commit this murder. I mean, I would have no motivation to do it. I have no reason to murder Mr. Jurist. Also, I have an alibi. I have my fiance who's at home who could verify I was there the entire night, and that, and like I said, basically that's it.
Thank you, Mike. That's very interesting. Went back on your word there. Thank you very much. To see if she was the one who committed this murder. She's not here right now, so she can't hide any of the evidence. I'm gonna try and look for something that maybe will lead us to David Jurist's murder. Doesn't look like there's anything here. What's that? It's a knife. Oh my god. Oh my god. Could it be? Jesus. There's blood. There's blood. Oh my god. This is horrible. We're gonna have to interview her. Christmas Eve. What time did you go home? Christmas Eve.
I went home at 1 o'clock in the morning.
And did you come back for any reason? Did anything unusual happen to you?
Yes, when I went to look for my keys to open the door, I couldn't find my keys. So I came back and I looked around and I looked outside and I couldn't find them. And then finally I found him laying on the rug by the door.
Okay. About what time did you leave the Jurist house?
After I came back, you mean? And then
Yes.
I left about 1:30.
Okay, 1:30. So, what'd you do when you went back to your house?
Well, I watched television and I said a few prayers and then I went to bed.
At about what time did you go to bed?
bed around 2 o'clock.
Okay. And did you hear any noises or anything?
Yes, I did. I heard some noises outside, and I looked out, and it was so dark I couldn't see anything.
And did you hear these noises about the time you went to bed?
Yes.
All right. Thanks, Graham. All right, Al. I just got a couple questions about David Jarrett's murder. What time did you leave the house Christmas Eve?
I would say it was about 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock, you positive?
Yeah, 2:30.
Do you have any motives to kill David? No, anything.
Well, no. No. I mean, no.
Any money, anything?
Well, you know, I asked him for the check, but,
Right.
It's nothing I would kill him over.
Right, sure. So, did you hear anything from anyone? Get any news? Yeah. It's a serious matter.
You know, I haven't spoken to anybody. Not yet. No.
Alright, thanks, Al. Christmas Eve.
I went to my room around 1:30, probably fell asleep anywhere from between 2 to 3 o'clock.
Alright, we know you work for David Jarrett, and it's very possible you could have taken over the company once he's dead, so this is a very good motive for you to kill him. What do you think about that?
Yeah, that is a pretty good motive, but I really don't have any reason to kill him.
Alright, and did you hear any noises around 2 o'clock?
Only the ones from my bed.
Al, did you take care of that thing I asked you to take care of?
Yeah, I took care of it. You got the cash?
Yeah, when do you need it by?
Job's done as soon as possible.
How'd everything go? Nice and clean, I hope.
It's all smooth, taken care of.
Yeah, when are you going to take care of the second thing?
Well, there's been a little problem with that. Ran out of supplies. And, we'll get that straightened out.
Well, let's get that straightened out before you get your money.
Can I have some money to go shopping today?
How much do you need?
This much.
Sorry, this money's already been accounted for.
For who?
Alan, and the rest is for Chris.
Fuck you.
Just got a couple questions for you. I noticed you have a lot of money on you. Where does that money come from?
I have a couple private businesses which I'd rather not discuss at this time.
And what do you think about David Jarrett's murder?
Very saddened by Mr. Jarrett's murder. I've had an opportunity to work with him in the past. He seemed like a very, very nice man. You know, like I said, very saddened by his murder.
And do you have any idea who's behind this?
You know, to be honest with you, my wife actually works for him, and I know that there's been some tension in the past between them. It was a tough working relationship, and I know they didn't see eye to eye on every business matter. But you know, I don't have any suggestions for you at this time.
Thanks, Jack. Tony put the blame of this murder on you. What do you think about that?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What an asshole. You know, he comes home with wads of money. I have no idea where he gets the money from. When I ask him for any, no, it's already spent money, Jack. You know, whatever. He's probably the fucking asshole who did that.
Thing. I mean, it looked like Tony is, and you know, you got Alan and Chris who look like they're working with him. And then you got, you know, Nil and Edna who's going back on their word. Grandma's got a bloody knife. She doesn't know what she's talking about. And then you got Mike who's going back on his word. You got Anthony who's hearing these weird noises. And then there's Jackie who's like, you know, all distressed and stuff. And then there's always the possibility Mom did it. Who knows?